fine. We are discussing about conditional statements. In that, right now we are going to discuss about a concept called switch. In last class we have discussed if, else, if. Okay, right. Coming to the switch, yeah, let's see the syntax of switch. Syntax for switch. Yeah, switch, expression, expression, and expression. Case 1, statement 1, again break. Case 2, statement 2, again break. Okay, case 3, statement 3, again break, break, again default, default, statement 4, again break, again break, break. Okay, now you guys, you tell me how it will execute this syntax flow. So just 1 minute time I'm giving you. Try to understand yourself. You try to understand yourself. Yeah, 1 second. Give me 1 second. Yeah, tell me how this flow will go. This exact flow.
Can I say so?
Yeah, 1 minute. Otherwise, I have another question. What can be the expression? What can be the expression? What do you mean by expression?
Comparative operators.
Yeah, that is another question. Okay, we'll discuss. Expression means what? Expression means condition comparing what? That is one question. Another question is, what is this 1, 2, 3, 4? 1, 2, 3, 4 are called as what? Labels. These are called what? Label. Okay, anyhow, let me explain. Let me explain. Yeah, whenever you run this code, what will happen? First, control will evaluate the expression. If the expression result is 1, then after evaluated, it will come with the result. If expression result is 1, then it will consider the case 1. Means it will execute statement 1 and break. Once break is executed, control will move out of the block. Control will move out of the switch block. Suppose expression result is not 1, expression result is 2. Then control will catch the case 2 and it will execute statement 2 and break. Break will move out of the switch block. If the expression result is not 1, 2, it's 3, then control will go to directly case 3 and it will execute statement and break. Break will move out of the switch block. If the expression result is not 1, not 2, not 3, then it will go to the default case and it will execute statement 4 and it will execute break. Break will move out of the switch block. So that is the story. So when the default will execute, when the expression result is not matching with any case. Here break is a C#.NET keyword. Whenever control will execute break, control will never execute any other statements in that block. Control will move out of the switch block. That is a story about switch. Okay, right. So yeah, that is a story about this. Right, guys. This is about switch model. So what can be the expression? What can be the labels? We'll see later. But first we'll try with a simple example. We'll try with one simple example to understand switch first of all. But here you try to understand case is a keyword. Break is a keyword. Break means it will move out of the switch block. Okay. Now, yeah, I'll give you a small requirement on switch. You try. If you are able to write the program means you understood the basic level switch. Then we'll go advanced level. Okay, right. Now the requirement is, yeah, requirement is, yes, small requirement I'm giving you. Task for you. Take the task on your paper. Yes. Enter month number. Month number. Month number. Suppose I entered month number, let's say 4. 4 you store into a variable called month. 4 you store into a variable called month. Now what is the data type of month here? What is the data type here? Month data type is what?
Byte.
Month means numerical or floating numerical. In numerical, sign or
Numerical.
unsigned?
Numerical.
Numerical, signed or unsigned?
Unsigned. Unsigned.
Unsigned
Unsigned.
because no negative.
Fine.
Unsigned minimum month number is what? 1 no. Maximum month number is what?
1,
12.
12.
12.
12. 1 to 12 data means what is the data type? Unsigned smallest. Hmm? What is that?
Small. Byte, sir.
Byte.
Right. Okay. Like that. Huh? Okay. And display the month name. If you are, it is 4 means month name is April.
April.
April. Suppose user entered 12. Output should be December. Suppose user
December.
entered 1. Output should be Jan.
January.
If the suppose user entered 11. Output should be
November.
November. Like that. Understood the requirement?
Yes, sir.
Right. Come on.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hello. Yeah. Are you able to write the program, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, let me give you the program. Yeah. Yeah. So what is the program? Console dot write line. Yeah. Enter month number. Some month number. Whatever
Month.
you want, you can enter month number. Enter month number and can take byte. I think byte month
Byte is
equal to byte dot parse
parse.
console dot read line.
Read line.
Okay. Now switch off
Switch.
of
Month.
month. Switch off month. Okay. Switch off month. Okay. Case 1 console dot write line. Yeah. What is that? Jan.
Jan.
One means Jan. Okay. Now again what is 2 console dot write line fib. Like that we need to write how many cases? 12 plus 1.
12 plus 1.
30 is for what? Invalid number. User may enter other than 1 to 12 he will enter 20. Then you display invalid month number. Okay. Dash dash dash. So I'm not writing all the cases. Assume that. And last case 12. Console dot write line. Console dot write line. What is that? December. Yeah. Break. December break. Okay. Break. Next default. Default means console dot write line. Default means let's say invalid month number. Invalid month number. Invalid month number. Okay. Next what? Break. Next man break. Invalid month number break. Okay. So now you guys just paste the code, then you will understand how it will execute. Compilation and execution. You can observe. Okay. Enter month number. Enter month number. Okay. Let's say user enter month number. Let me trace it properly. User entered. Right. Otherwise, I'll run the application one more time. Yes. User entered month number called 2. 2 means what will happen first of all? First of all, what will happen? That we have to understand. Console.writeLine enter month number. Okay. Read line. User entered 2. Read line will return 2 as what? String. Parse method will convert into byte. And month is what? What is month now? Month value 2. Switch off 2. Switch off 2 means which case will execute? Case 2. Case 2
2.
console.writeLine fib. Fib will print here. Fib is printing, and after printing fib, control will execute what? Break. What break will do? Break will move out of the switch block and console.writeLine. Suppose user entered like this 12. When user entered 12, what is happening? When user entered 12, what is happening? Month is what? 12. Month is 12. Switch off 12. Switch off 12 means case 12 will execute. Console.writeLine this, and after that break. Break will move out of the switch block. Will move out of the switch block and right. Suppose user entered 13. User entered 13. If user entered 13, what will happen? What will happen? Switch off month. Month is what? 13. So no cases. That's why it will execute which case? Default case will execute. Default case is what? Invalid month number. That is the story. Okay. So now here I have a question. The question is, in last class, what is the topic? Last class, what is the topic? Last class, what is the topic? When we will, what is the topic? If else if, right? Last topic.
Yeah, yes.
Else here my question.
Multiple if and if.
When we will go for if else if else if, forget about nested if, concentrate this. When we will go for if else if, when we will go for if else if, when we will go for switch. Let's finalize first. When we will go for if else if, yeah. Now one by one answer. Samicon, you explain. When we will go for if else.
Yes, sir. Whenever we have two or more than two options, we go and we want to execute one option based on a condition, then we go for if else if.
Sorry, when we will go for
Whenever we have more than two options and we want to execute only one option based on condition, then we go for if else if.
right. Then when we will go for switch.
Whenever you want to execute only one block statement, we go for based on condition, then we go for switch.
Then we will go for switch whenever
We want to execute only one block.
not
We want to execute.
see block is options you take consider as option better. Unnecessarily block means we'll
Okay,
get
okay, sir.
option.
Yeah.
When we will go for switch.
Whenever we have more than two options, if we want to execute only one option based on condition, then we go for switch.
So with this we observed one thing. If else if also whenever you have more than two option if you want to execute one. Here if else if is also for that same thing, and even the switch is also whenever we have more than two option if you want to execute one option you can go with switch. Almost all both are having in if else if or switch you can observe in both places you have 10 option. You have 10 option in if else if, but how many will execute? Either one or zero. Either 1 or 0. Here in switch also you have 10 option. How many may execute? Either 1 or 0. 0 because we kept the default, that's why it is executing. Sometimes it will never execute any case also. So with this we identified one thing, that is if and switch both are for the same requirement. For the same requirement is what? We have multiple option. If you want to execute one option. So in this regard, why two concepts for the same requirement?
If else if will
Because
is the
switch
first.
is faster.
Yes, very good. In that case, she is telling that switch is faster. Switch is faster. First of all, how switch is faster? Uma, tell me.
Because the switch will directly go to the case which is right. Whichever is the case is right, it will straight go to that
Switch is
case.
faster. Switch is faster. If else if is
Yeah.
not faster than switch.
Switch.
Okay. To understand that, first we have to do one thing. My question is, do one thing. Task for you is implement month program, above month program by using if else if. To all the people, implement with the help of if else if in your systems. Do it fast. Do it fast. Keep the switch program like that. Don't close this and implement if else if. Keep open program like that only. Implement if else if for month program. Month program means what? Same program what we have done. Keep this program like this only and open another code window. In that code window, you try if else if. For the same month program, try if else if. Come on, do it fast. Right, try all of you. Over same month program,
No, sir.
expensive. Right? Don't write 12 cases, you write couple of cases. Instead of writing 12 cases, 13 cases, you write just couple of cases like how I have written. Okay? Let's say 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4 and 12 and else. Ratna, are you getting voice? Right, over all of you.
Yes, sir.
Right. You guys, you see, same program I'm trying with if else if. See, console dot right line. Yeah, enter month number. Enter month number. Yeah, Kumar Garu, are you following? Are you okay? Now, yeah, byte month equal to byte dot parse of console dot read line. Console dot read line. Yes. Yeah. If, yeah, what is the code you have written? If month equal to 1,
Equal to 1, yeah.
1
Yes, sir.
console dot write line. What is that?
January.
Yeah,
January.
January.
January. And
Else if.
Else
if
else
else if month equal to 2,
equal to
2, yes,
12
console dot write line. It is what? February. Yes. Else if month equal to 3, console dot write line. Console dot write line. What is it? March. Okay, like that, and so on, and so on. You can implement. Last case I'm writing. Else if month equal to 12, console dot write line, December, and last else console dot write line.
invalid
What is that? Invalid month number.
invalid
Invalid month number.
invalid.
Valid month number. Like that we have 12 plus 1, 13 options you can write. So you said, Uma, you said among these two which is faster?
Switch, sir.
Why?
Because in switch, whichever the condition is right, it will straight go to that condition, to that case.
Okay, okay.
But
Very
whereas
simple, because switch is called direct branching. Remember guys, direct branching. Directly it will go to the particular place. But if else if is ladder wise branching. Switch is jumping and if else if is using ladder. Okay. let me explain how it is exactly. Let me explain. Let me first trace with if else if compilation and execution. Okay, let me change the color of the window, background white, text black. Okay, and let me change the size, font size. Okay, right, 12. I entered 12 bars. I entered 12. You observe. 12 will be stored into month. Month. 12 equal to 1. What happened? True or false? Sir? False.
False.
Again it
False.
will go to
False.
what will happen? What will happen? Flow.
It will go straight to 12.
Next condition.
Will go to, it will skip only this block. It will go to next else if. 12 equal to
Next con
12 equal to 2. False.
2.
Again will skip, will go to
False.
12. 12 equal to 3. 12 equal to
False.
false. Like that it will check how many conditions? 12 conditions.
12.
In which
false.
condition it is true? 12th condition it is true.
12 conditions.
And else will be skipping, and console.write line is what? December. This is called ladder wise branching. This is called ladder wise branching. Same program you are implemented with the help of if else. Switch. Now you see, same to same. 12. What happened? Flow is important here. The flow, how it is going is important here. 12. Switch off 12. Switch off 12. Right. Come on. Which case will execute?
12, sir.
12.
12th case 12.
Console.write line directly. After switch off 12, direct branching. Direct like this.
Case.
Yes. Console.write line. December. And break. Break will move out of the switch block. That is the difference between the switch and if else if. So which is faster now?
Switch, sir.
So here our question is, when we will go for if else.
Which is faster.
Whenever we have more than 2 options, if you want to execute, you can go with either if else if or switch. But Emma, why 2 concepts for the single requirement means Uma said that switch is faster. Now it's proved that switch is faster than if else if. Then my next question is, Uma, if switch is faster, you
Yes, sir.
switch. Why if else if? If switch is faster, you switch only. Why you need a concept called if else if?
So switch has some kind of limitations, which
Hmm. Come on.
um, well,
Hmm.
The switch we cannot import the floating point type data type. So
Which
we
gives some
use a if
limitation.
else if.
Right. Because switch is faster, but even though we cannot go with all the requirements with the help of what? Switch.
switch.
Some requirements you should go with switch. Some requirements we should go with, even though switch is faster, we should go with what? If else if. The reason
Else.
is switch has some limitations. Now we have to discuss the limitations of the switch, and we have to analyze the things called what? Switch limitations. Number one, what can be the switch expression? What can be the switch expression? What can be the switch expression? What can
It can be,
the switch
integer.
expression?
it can be numerical type.
Now 1 minute, all of you guys, you can see switch expression can be what? Let's discuss. All of you guys concentrate here. Right. I'm writing a switch. In that switch expression can be what exactly? I will write some data now. Switch expression I'm writing like this. 10. So valid or invalid? Valid.
Yes.
Valid. With this we can understand
Valid, sir.
switch expression can be a numerical type data. Rama, Rama, Rama.
Yes, sir.
Sorry, Rama. I think I have written some wrong syntax.
So you didn't get the
1 minute, 1 minute. Rama.
yes.
Yes. Valid means which expression can be a string. Next, A. Compile.
Express.
So switch expression can be a char. So numeric string char true. True means what?
Boolean.
Boolean. Switch
Boolean.
expression can be Boolean. And let's say 10.5. 10.5.
Double.
And means what? Floating data. Immediately it is throwing what? Error. Error. What is it?
Error.
What is the error? You read the error. Okay. Copy the error message and paste into notepad. Right. So
The
Bharat is
case.
asking me, sir, try with long. Whenever it is supporting numerical means it will support all the numerical data types. All the numerical data types means what? Can support into long, long, all. So long it will support all 8. Long A equal to 1000. You can see. Yeah, he has a doubt now. Yes. A. Compilation. Yes. Build succeeded. So no doubt about that. But what is error when you have written floating? Which expression or case label must be a bool or char or string or integral means heap type or enum corresponding nullable types. But what it is not supporting, it is not supporting the floating point data.
Floating.
When you tried 10.5, it's giving error. 10.5 means it's giving error. Similarly, yes. Let's try with the object. Object O equal to 10.5 sir. Then simply we can achieve this. O is what type right now? O is what? Object.
Okay.
Object.
Object. Now you try like this. Object. Then it's giving an error again. What is error? Again you are getting an error. Error is which expression cannot be. Okay, cannot.
Object, yeah.
Of the object type also, because why they didn't give chance? They know that object variable can contain any type of data. So
Floating data.
you keep floating data and you will go with what? That's why string expression cannot be floating data object type, or it can be any other primitive type, any other primitive except floating and object. That is the story about what? Expression. Then another question is what can be the label, because every time whenever you talk about switch the people will speak case 1, case 2, case 3. My question is, when you want to implement switch, only case 1, case 2, case 3 will be there, or 1, 2, 3 only have to use as a label or something else?
We can use strings,
Yeah. What?
string character.
Right. Clarity. This is the
Int
concept.
string.
See, people will go syntax, example, syntax. It's not like that. Behind every concept, there is a requirement. Okay. Right. Next, what can be the switch label? What can be the switch label? Switch label can be what? Switch case label. What can be the switch case label? Fine. What can be the switch case label? Right. Answer. Right. Yeah.
Any data type that can be which can be a switch expression can be a switch label, switch case label.
Right. Yeah, listen. What can be the switch case label? You listen. Suppose I set int a equal to 10. Otherwise I will write like this. Okay. So otherwise I will write a of a. What is the expression type?
Int.
Int. So label type also should be int.
Int.
Console dot write line hi break. So 10 and case 20 console dot write line hello again what break. My question is what it will execute now? What is the output?
It will execute case 10, sir.
That is output is
Yes,
hi hello now.
Hi.
Hi.
Output is hi. Okay, now you see compilation and execution. Right, you see the output is high. Why it is high? Right. Okay, right. After you run this application, a equal to what? 10. Switch off 10. Case 10 will execute. Console.writeLine of high will execute. And the break will move out of the switch block. Okay, that is the story. Suppose here 20. Compilation and execution. So what will execute? 20 means which case?
20.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello will execute. Okay guys, I hope you understood. Huh?
Yes, sir.
Right. Now I have another question. Yes. 100, 200. Any problem? Any error?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Error? Huh?
No
Yes,
errors
sir.
in this, sir.
No error, sir.
There's no error, but it will go to default, sir.
Default is there. Then what is the output? Forget about all the things. What is the output?
No hi,
Not-
no hello.
No output, sir.
No, I know. Hello.
No output,
No
sir.
No output. Holding the command prompt. Why holding the
Limit.
command prompt? Switch off a 20. Any case 20 is there?
No.
No, sir.
Then console dot read line.
Line will it.
Okay na? So that is the story. Suppose I have written like this. Console dot write line by. Now what is output?
Bye,
Will execute a
sir.
follow-up statement. Bye.
What is the output? By will print.
Bye,
One.
sir.
By will print. Reason ain't. What is the reason?
Will execute a follow-up statement.
Reason is A is 20.
It will come out of the block.
No case is matching. Switch block will never
Yeah.
execute. And right line of by will execute. Okay, suppose 200. Then what? 200
Hello and bye.
It will execute hello and bye.
hello
Hello and
and buy. It will execute hello and buy. Okay, hello and buy. That is the story about this one. So with this, suppose I have written like this. Yeah. What is the problem? What is the
the label
go to
type
buy,
is the
sir.
expression. You are asking errors?
That's
There
why.
is error, sir.
What is the output for
Is
the?
there, sir?
Hmm?
Only by.
Bye, sir. Bye.
First of all, it will not.
No, there will not
First
be
of all,
any
it
output.
won't
Hmm.
compile time error, sir.
Compile time error. Compile time error.
Compile
Yes.
time error. Yes, sir.
First, we'll be reading the
Compile
compile
time
time.
error. Why? Because the reason is label type should follow the
Existing.
expression type. Label type is string,
Yes.
but expression type is what? Numerical. So label
Integer.
type should follow the expression type. Now you see the error. The error is what is the error? Cannot implicitly convert type
Straight to end.
into. It's asking I cannot convert from string to into. So here you can ask where is string? The string it's unable to convert into because it is looking for into. Means label type should follow the what type? Label type should
Switch
follow
expression.
the expression type. Label type should follow the expression type. So that is the story about this. That is one important point you have to remember. Okay, right. Next, with this we understood that 2 points we understood. What can be the switch expression? Answer is what? Numerical. Next what? Char,
Numerical character.
String.
string,
String bool.
bool,
Bool.
but cannot be.
Enum.
Forget about enum. This is not the right time. Okay, forget about that.
Cannot be
Cannot be floating point.
floating or object.
Cannot be floating.
And
String
of
and object.
what can be the switch case label? Label type should be the
Satisfy.
same
Same
as
as
expression type.
Expression.
Same as expression type. Label type should be the same as expression type. Label type should be same as what type of expression type. Over. That's it. Okay, na? Right, guys. Understood everybody up to this. So now, then when we will go with the switch and when we will go with if else if. Yeah. Whenever you have multiple options, means more than two options, if we want to execute one option, first priority is for what? Switch. First priority is for what? Switch. Because faster. If that requirement is not possible with the switch because of switch limitations 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 go with limitations then go with the what then go
if else if.
If else if.
if then go with if else if and go with if else if right and go with what is that if else if okay right and first priority is switch but even though you can go with if else if whenever it is not possible with switch this is one model second is even though it is possible with the switch but but if it is complicated logic if it is complicated logic with switch with switch then 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 try with if else if. Complicated with switch means the logic is looks very clumsy. Then go with if else if. If else if. Because the reason is you can observe if else if can contain how many conditions?
Multiple.
Multiple. But what about switch?
Multiple. Direct connection. Direct
There's
branching.
only one. Another question
One.
is
Yes.
another question is switch expression can be a condition. Can I write a condition here? Yeah, mute yourself, guys. Somewhere I am getting noise. Right. Can I write a condition here, Uma? Or can I write a condition, Sevanthi, Teja, Sukanya? Switch expression can be a condition. Chari, Bhaskar, Neha, Kalyani, Pandu, Shekhar, Shravan.
Yes, sir. It can be written as a expression, as a condition.
Right, I am trying. Because it can be a condition. Because the reason is, just now we discussed that which expression can be a bool. Which
Yes,
Boolean.
sir.
expression can
Yes.
be a bool. If it is a bool, condition is what type? Bool only, right? Because A greater
Oh,
than B,
yeah.
A greater than B will return what? Either true or false.
False.
Then you can say condition will come under bool. Condition will come under which data? Bool data. So you can have, you can have, you can observe. Build is succeeded. With this we understood one thing, that is switch expression can be a condition. But in case of if else if you can go with multi conditions. But in case of switch you can have only one condition. All are what cases according to
Yes.
the syntax. That is the reason what I said. A requirement if the requirement is not possible with because of switch limitations, or even though it is possible with switch, but it's complicated logic with switch, then try with what if else if. So this is nothing but not possible means tomorrow you are writing a program. In that program, your expression is a floating data. So switch expression can be a floating. Switch expression can be a floating.
No.
No. But if else if
No,
No.
sir.
in if else if can I frame a condition on floating?
Yes, sir.
If
Yes.
10.5 greater than 20.5 like that, can I write or not?
Yes, sir. You can.
Yes.
Right. In that case, you go with what? If else if. That is one. Second one is, even though it is possible with switch, but if it is complicated logic, better to go with what? If else if. What is this second consideration? We can try with one example. First is maybe the expression is floating. Then go with if else if. Second consideration, first to understand second consideration means even though possible with switch, but logic looks very complicated. We'll try with the second one. So for to understand second one, I am giving one requirement. Have you written comparing I and J value program, guys? Have you written comparing I
Yeah,
and
last week.
Yes, sir.
yeah,
Yes, sir, it was homework.
yeah. Now my question is, task for you is comparing I and J values with the switch. Is it possible or not possible? Means I is greater than J, J is greater than I is equals to J.
Yes.
Is it
We can.
possible with switch or not?
Possible, sir.
Yeah.
Possible, sir.
Now do it immediately. Do it then. You do it 5 minutes time. Yeah, floating data, I and j value, take it as numeric only. You try with numeric. Okay. Right. Okay. Have you completed?
Yes, sir.
Working? All are completed. Working? Working.
Yes, sir. It is.
Enter 10 and 10. Run the program, enter 10 and 10. What is the output?
Equal.
Is it getting equal or not?
Yes.
How many people are getting equal first?
We'll get.
No. Honestly tell me, because I am unable to see you. That's why I can guess what you have written. That's why you have implemented ij and I is 10, j also 10 I entered. What is the output you are getting?
Nothing, sir. Boolean can be either true or false. So we will pass either.
But I want. Not possible.
Not with switch, sir.
No, sir.
Think
No.
twice. You will. It is possible. It is possible, but logic will go complicated. Nothing else. Let me write the code.
Case true, case false. We have to write two.
Default.
Which
Yes,
within the
sir. It
switch
is
we will be
possible.
getting, sir.
I know what you are
It is
written.
possible.
Yes, listen. Console dot write line. Enter I into I equal to into dot parse of into dot parse
So
of
that right line.
console dot readline. Console dot readline. Okay, right. Okay, now enter J. Right, I value or J value. Now you are going with switch. What you have written? I greater than J. You written. I know you are written. Default written, not written, guys.
Written, sir.
You
Yeah,
written default. That I know that. Console dot
so
right.
console dot
I is
I is greater than.
greater than J. I is greater than J. Okay. Break you are written. Up to you are right. You are right. Next case false. See, logic, man, logic. Most of the people will neglect all these things. How you will become a good programmer, you tell me? You may complete the syllabus, but what is the use? And people have written, I am sure, you have written like this. Console dot write line I is equals to J. I is equals to J. Again break. You have written like this, I hope, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, what is the problem? I'll show you. The problem is 10, 5. You will get output or you will not get output.
We'll get, sir.
You will get output. You will get output. Why? How you will get
Because I is greater than J, sir.
10, 5, 10 greater than 5. So true, case true.
It's true.
A break will move out of the switch block. You will get the output. Second is 5, 10. You will get the output.
Yes, sir.
Because
False.
5 greater than 10, false will execute break. Now, right? Next 10, 10. 10, 10. So 10, 10. 10 greater than 10. What? False. Control
False. False.
false. Control will execute what? J is greater than I. Okay. So that means default will never execute, because here condition means it can return either true value or false value. Either condition means it can return either true or false. Whenever you have written a condition in the switch, writing default is waste. No use to write. So in this case, yeah, getting my voice now? Yeah, it was disconnected.
Yes.
Sorry, don't
Yes, sir.
notice my
Yes,
voice.
sir.
I disconnected. Now you see, condition means you can have only two options, true or false, because it will return either true or false. In this case, we can do one more thing. That is what you know, switch within the switch. Switch within the switch.
It's false.
Switch within the switch. So true. Again what? Again you can write what? Switch off.
Switch.
What? J.
I'll, mm,
J greater than what? I. Right. Case true and what? Case false. Case false means control will go to false means there is a chance of either this chance is over. This chance is over.
Yeah.
Means you have how many more chances? Two more.
2, sir.
What are the
Either j greater than I or j equal to I.
yeah, case false. What is that?
No.
Console dot sorry, case true. Sorry, case true means what? Two options here. True means what?
J is greater than I.
Yeah, console dot write line. J is greater than I. What is that? Break. Means see. You try to understand. If the condition is true means true will execute. False means control will come to here. False means you have two more options. It can be j is greater than I or I is equals to j. If this is true means j is greater than I. If it is false means what? Come on, what is that? Console dot write line. Come on, I
I
is
is
equals to
equal to
j.
J.
J. Next word break. Next word break. Yes. Next word break. Okay. Break. Yeah. Again what break? Again what break? Again break. Break. This break is whose break?
This break case false. The
False.
first
Case false break. This break is because
False.
false.
Yeah.
every case should end with the break. Every case
break.
should end with the break. In this false, these are all the statements and this is what break in this case. Are you clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now you see. My question is, this is whose closing brace? Inner.
Inner switch.
Inner switch, sir.
This is closing external switch. You have implemented a concept called switch within the switch. Switch within the switch is nothing but which switch? Nested switch. It's nothing but nested switch. It is nothing but what? Nested if else if like nested switch. Okay? Understood?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Now let's see. Tracing. Yes. 10 and 10. 10 and 10 you see. 10 and 10 you see. How it will execute. See. Yeah. 10 greater than 10. What? False. 10 greater than 10, false. Control will execute what?
False.
False. Again 10 greater than 10, what? False. Control will execute what? True or false?
False student. Equals.
False. Then it will go to console.writeLine. I is equals to J.
J.
Now here, because of this break, control will come out of the inner switch.
Inner
Again
switch.
it will execute this break. Because of this break, control will come out of the external switch.
External switch.
Okay, that is the story. Anyhow,
Yes.
I'm sure it has a bit of confusion in this program. We will continue this explanation again tomorrow. Again tomorrow I'll give you explanation. Are you clear now?
Yes, sir.
A bit confusion will be there. I can understand with you. I'm saving the program as well as I'm saving this text file also. Switch notes I'm saving. We'll continue the class tomorrow with again even though because all the people we can't expect in the same level, some confusion is there. But tasks, if you are implemented, optional for you. Want to get more clarity, you try couple of programs in this switch. That is, number one is age program. Did you remember?
Yes, sir.
Age program implement switch. Second, last, what are the other programs were implemented with if else if student result, student.
Marks, sir.
Student result. Yes.
Yeah, you try these two programs with the help of switch. With the help of switch, then you will get more and more clarity. This discussion is not ending. I don't want to end like this hurry burry because it need more and more explanation. Need tomorrow 15-20 minutes. We'll continue tomorrow. Okay. And the recordings I was unable to send last weekend. I have your mails who have sent to me. You will get today. Thank you very much. We'll meet tomorrow. Okay. Bye guys.
Sir,
Any
sir, I have a question, sir.
communicate through mail, please. I have some other session now. Any concerns, like any question, any doubts or any, just drop me a mail. I'll reply.
Okay.
Thank you.